Well, the difficulty is back here by 1940. That's 740 in Old Money.
Ladies, gents and teddy bears, a little sort of midday treat for you. Why not? Let's get some F-35Bs while we're here. To Ghost flight, here we go. Coningsby channel live here at RAF Marham. Oh yeah, hope you're well, hope you're good. Hope you're feeling refreshed. It's a bit of a soggy Tuesday today, but we'll be alright, we'll get by. 5th gen stealth F-35B Lightnings. We've just had 2 just depart just now. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's show at RAF Coningsby for the night flying. I'll be with you very shortly. Let's go. Very good afternoon, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Ted Coningsby channel, bringing you live military aviation action. How are we all feeling? How are we good? How are we doing? Ladies, gents and teddy bears, we're back, bringing you live military aviation action. My name's Nikos. This is Squadron Leader Ted Coningsby. Ted, how you doing? Did you enjoy night flying? Yeah, was it good? Yeah, did you enjoy it? Nice one. So yes, so here we're back again just for a little mini stream. We've just had 2 F-35Bs depart. Ghost, I think the call sign was, that I just caught there. There was 4 that went out earlier this morning, but we caught them when we pulled up. We got them for you, so we can put them as a video. We got a 4-ship as well, a 4-ship formation into the break, and they all did a VL landing. That's vertical landing. So I can confirm there are a minimum 4 of the landing pads, so that's pretty cool, because I wasn't sure how many landing pads they have here. It's definitely more than, well, it's a minimum 4, because all 4 use different pads, so that was really cool. Really good to see that. 4 of them together, never seen that before. That was really good. And yeah, how did you find yesterday's stream? Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the night flying. Very different experience. We've not done that before as a live stream, and certainly one we'll be doing again. But bear in mind, if I'm going to plan anything, then I'll need to just be mindful of the next day, because I need some sleep. Got home, got all set up and ready, recharged for about 2 AM. So yeah, you can imagine that coming here for 8 AM when they took, I think they took off around about 9:30 in the morning. I was never going to make that. However, I did catch that, like I said, the 4-ship, beautiful, really good. So what we have here is a 5th gen F-35B Lightning Force here. Okay, so and it's home to the Lightning Force of the Royal Air Force. They have 2 squadrons here currently. 207 Squadron, which is the operational conversion unit, and of course we have the famous Dambuster Squadron, the 617 Squadron. 207 Squadron, incidentally, as I've mentioned before, they're an operational conversion unit for not just the Royal Air Force, but for the Royal Navy as well. Enjoy. So 2 airborne, that's good. We'll see what sort of landings they're going to do. So they're a STOLVol aircraft, okay? So that's short takeoff and vertical landing, okay? So there is a video of the demonstration of a short takeoff. Doesn't need much of a runway. Countries that have their own sort of variants, like the Israeli Air Force, they have their own software and weaponry systems on there. So it makes it, in a way, its own. I forgot the name. It's like AIR or sorry, AIL or something like that. You know, there's like 3 letters with an A and an I and something like that. And there's also a Canadian CF-35 as well coming shortly too, to the Royal Canadian Air Force. Slightly spitting a little bit, by the way, so I am mindful of the screen as well. But the 3 main variants, so what do we have here? The Royal Air Force only have the B variant, okay? Let's go roll it back a little bit. So the A variant is your conventional takeoff aircraft, just like the Typhoon, the F-35A, okay? And that can pull 9Gs, that one, plus 9G, the F-35A. Where do you find them in this country? Well, RAF Lakenheath have them, so they have an F-35A. Here we have an F-35B. Now this is what's called a STOVL, S-T-O-V-L, which short takeoff and vertical. B variant is only here, and of course there are some out on carriers as well. But as far as the Royal Air Force and Royal Navy, that's the only variant that we have. There is an F-35C, which is an absolute monster. I'll talk about the sizes and differences. Interestingly, the F-35B, if I remember correctly, is limited or recommended to a plus 7G. It's the least of the 3 main variants. Okay, so the A can pull a plus 9, The B is a +7. The F-35C is wider. It's got the folding wings, and it's the carrier variant, okay? So it catches that arresting cable and it uses the catapult mechanism to send it, okay? So it has an extra 4 foot on each side, okay? So it's just over 1 meter on each side wider because of the folding wings as well. That's a recommended G tolerance of +7. How you doing there? You enjoying that, Fax? Yeah, it's all good. But yes, so the B variant is the only one that can do the vertical landing. The A is just like a Typhoon, and the C variant is like the carrier, kind of like a, I guess, what do we compare it to, like something like an F-18? That's like a carrier variant. But yeah, so that's what we've got here. Enjoying it. Hope the signal's going to last. You know what it's like here with the signal, so let's pray and hope. Pray and hope, man. Pray. Fingers crossed. Oh yes. Oh, is it gone? Oh no. think we're back. Might have got back to that. Yeah, it's really strange, the signal. It's like I've got really good signal and it will just drop out and it will cut out for like 10 seconds. So just I'll be mindful of that. Really strange. Yes, I've tried other stuff as well, but yeah, as I think one of the members have said about that. No worries, we're still going. Yeah, we're just hoping to give you some F-35B action. I hope you caught the those takeoffs, by the way. The two, I managed to get the vertical landing. I've got a feeling they'll be doing some vertical landing today as well. Can't hear anything else that's started up, but we are gonna make. This is only a short stream, so. I'll give you a little bit of extra stuff. That's the problem, isn't it? I've heard at Norfolk can be a little bit, the Wi-Fi signal is just all over the place as well. Dawn, how you doing? Hope you got your t-shirts, Dawn. Sorry for the delay. You should have them now. So I'm hoping you've got them, darling. So yeah, Marham has had a very rich history, especially with its involvement with World War II and the particular aircraft that have been based here, and one that's sort of comforting to my heart. And I know a lot of you miss the particular aircraft when I say the word Tornado. I know, absolutely. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but that's the way things go. They have two runway strips here, runway 19 and 01, 24 and 06. So the 2406 very similar to, well, exactly the same as RAF Lakenheath. But we talk about Coningsby sort of opening around 1940. Whereas here, or 1941 to be, yeah, 1940, sorry. But here, the history dates back to as far back as 1916, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Opened in August 1916, close to the former Royal Naval Air Station in Narborough. There is a memorial not too far from here with the airfield of Narborough. So we'll have to get a few video footage to do some digging history. Which was then later, of course, known as RAF Narborough. It was originally, Marham was originally a what they call then a military night landing ground. It's about 80 acres here. 80 acres, 80 acres, 80 acres. 80 acres, 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 80 ac and it's within the boundary of what's here now in present-day Marham. But in 1916, the aerodrome was handed over to the Royal Flying Corps, the RFC. And throughout the First World War, Marham's role was focused on defending Norfolk from Zeppelin raids. Number 51 Squadron became the first Royal Flying Corps unit to be stationed at Marham upon their move in September 1916. And we're going to talk about some of the aircraft here that was based here when we start to go into the squadrons. But it's got a very, very heavy route with Bomber Command, RAF Marham, especially with the units number 3 group, RAF Bomber Command. And one squadron that I know very well, which they're now based at Wittering, is 115 Squadron. They're reformed here at Marham with their Handley Page Harrow. And you've also got 38 Squadron, which was the first squadron to arrive here in 1937, 5th of May, with their Ferry Hendon. And then we're talking about progressing to the Vickers Wellington as well. And then you've had 218 Squadron with the Short Stirling. Then you've had Mosquitoes here as well, absolute enriched with different types of aircraft. So the de Havilland Mosquitoes from number 105 Squadron. During the sort of Cold War periods, so let's say 1946 to 1982, you would have had aircraft such as the Boeing Washington B-1 as well. Wow. You've also had, you would have seen the B-17, the B-17 Flying Fortress, B-29 Super Fortress here as well from the United States Army Air Forces as well. Also seen, especially here, they do have a number of sort of static aircraft, sort of gate guardians, and one of them, which is close to a lot of people's hearts, is the English Electric Canberra. And then later, I think it used to be a gate guardian here, if I remember correctly, if memory serves me well, was the Valiant, is that right? Or was it the Victor? I'm trying to remember now. I think it was it the Victor actually? Could be the Victor. Sorry, I'm trying to remember because it's not there anymore, I don't think. But yeah, they would have had the Vickers Valiant and the Handley Page Victor. I believe there was B-52s here as well from the United States Air Force that operated here. And of course, once we start hitting into the 80s, we're talking about Tornado GR4 taking ops in Operation Ellamy as well. Lots of squadrons reformed, stood down and reformed again here at RAF Marham. And of course we have a 617 Squadron that are here today. And if we think about 12 Squadron that it is today at RAF Coningsby, they once had the Tornado FGR4, or sorry, the Tornado GR4, sorry, I said FGR4 there, that's my mistake, GR4. Do forgive me on that one, there is a difference. So you would have had 9 Squadron, that's the 9 Bomber Squadron, 12 B Squadron, that's a bomber, right, with the B in brackets. The 15 Squadron and 31 squadrons also. Serving 40 years service to Tornado here. Excellent. Numbers 9, 12 and 31 were the ones based here at RAF Marham. So a very good afternoon to everyone. Spanner Flight, thank you very much. Mayhem Marshy, Lottie Totty Viv. What else have we got today? Hope you're all good. Rob Kennard, gifted 1 Ted Coningsby membership, thank you very much. Ollie's Trains game. Yeah, I did, it was brilliant. That was I really did enjoy it. I've been, like, this is before I was doing the stream, and I've been to Coningsby on night flying. It is a really different experience. I remember just coming once just to enjoy it with a pizza. It was really good, and some pasta as well. I remember we used to do that with Player Bear. We used to just sit and watch the aircraft at night. It is a very different experience. Thanks a lot, Daniel Walker, for confirming the signal. Matt, yeah, nah, if I was going to drop it to that, I would use different equipment. But yeah, thank you. I know, not ideal, mate. I know. We want to just bring as much quality as we can. I know the signals are going to be an issue. Just to pre-warn you, when the F-35s get level with me, it will drop out for 10 seconds, right? But hey, we'll do what we can. I'm going to work on that. It is, again, really windy here at RAF Marham. We do have social networks. If you just go into the description, there'll be links for Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Dawn, I don't even know how I can manage the air weapons range at Old Beach. I mean, that's got worse signal. The problem with here is that you've got really strong signal and it will just drop out. Just like that. Really strange. It's probably red, Ted. Thanks a lot. Really nice words from Living the Dream. Hi Nikos, the signal, like the flying at Marham, is hit and miss, but don't give up. He who dares wins. Absolutely. Excellent footage as always. Hoping to get to Lake and Eve to see Quick Climb Friday this week. Oh yeah, too right, man, too right. Sammy B, you're welcome, enjoy. Cool. Thanks a lot, Kevin Jackson, for that info. I'll do my best. And happy 4th of July, everyone who's tuned in. Yeah, you see, Waddington. I really don't like its viewing locations. I don't know. Yes, they've got a viewing enclosure, but then it's like, what I don't get is to have a viewing area with a main road in front of it. I really don't get it. I'm having a moment now, and I'm doing that moaning thing. No, but you've got to understand though. So, you know, I'm not talking about being right at the fence. At the fence is okay until the aircraft come into land. I know there are other unofficial viewing locations, which I will try out actually, because once the aircraft's airborne, it's different, especially if it's like a red arrows display, because I do want to get that for you, because that will be pretty awesome. But I just don't get having a viewing area and then you've got a main road in front of it. Take Leeming for example, viewing enclosure, brilliant. You know, the fence is there. Lakenheath, another example. You've got a viewing enclosure away from the road. It's not so much even the road noise as well that's going to be an issue. It's the viewing experience, and also if you've got, I don't know, kids, I just don't get why you would have a viewing area and then a main road. I know it's a bit of a moaning, a bit of a negative response, but that is what I don't like about it, and I will do my best to find a location. So to answer your question, I'll tell you what, I'll do some research and I'll see if I can find better locations for it. Yes, we will probably sacrifice some of the, you know, some of the afterburners and things like that, if there's that type of aircraft. But if you remember Cobra Warrior, when the aircrafts are coming in, there'll be always a lorry right there. I mean, come on, it's not great, is it? That's the issue. But anyway, that is why I'm sort of reluctant about Waddington. Katie Webber, how you doing? Good afternoon. Matt Roberts. Is there a campsite near Lakenheath? Oh, no idea on that one. I know there's a Centre Parks. Lots of B&Bs. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's Barton Mills. You need a sort of cheap and cheerful accommodation. Well, thanks for agreeing with me on that, Ollie's Trains and Gaming. Yeah, I just wish they kept... Yeah, I know, touchy subject. I just wish they kept to Scampton, or at least just use it to practice there. I mean, that's brilliant. Away from the road, you're in a little enclosure. You know, even for someone that just wants to go and enjoy the aircraft, it doesn't matter if you haven't got a ladder. You know, it's got the chain link fence. Enjoy it. No roads to be mindful of. Same with Coningsby as well. I know back at 10 HQ, I know you got the spotters car park, great, but man, they go 60 miles an hour down that road. I just, nah. Yeah, I don't know when the Saudi Hawks are coming. Someone mentioned that to me yesterday. I don't even know how many there are, what they're doing here. But you know, like I always do, I do ring the base if I'm that sort of in that sort of close to the base. You know. When you're far away in the field, you don't really have to. But when I'm against, you know, at Coningsby, I always ring them. Lakenheath, I ring them. Bryce Norton. If you are that close to that fence, you know, here I'm just, you know, I might as well be at home. There's no impeding ground, you know, privacy. There's no ground crew, that kind of thing. Ted, you enjoying that wind there, mate? Ted, you look at home here, you know. Ted likes this kind of stuff, the outdoors. Jonathan McD enjoyed that stream. Oh, cool. Kevin Jackson there, arriving today. Yeah, it was an option to go, but thought I'd leave it. But this was part of the plan. It was on the no TEDs to... What's this? Interesting. It's a nice view though, isn't it? So yeah, we're at the runway 24 approach. You can see the approach lights. And behind me is a road called Chalk Lane if you want to get access. There's parking for about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 cars. If you're parked sort of, yeah, about 6 cars. Go with 6 to be safe, but you know, I know people can double park, but we do that anyway. I mean, we know where we are, we're all good. It's not a problem. We do that at Lakenheath when we're using the field end at the lay-by. We all know where we are, so it's all good. Yeah, I will look into other viewing locations. I remember Cobra Warrior, people said they blocked some of the roads off where some of the other viewing areas and vantage points were, but yeah, we'll be hopefully getting you some Cobra Warrior as well again this year. Quite nice down there, isn't it? Look at this. So just 2 F-35Bs airborne. I know people have said about the Saudi Hawks, but catching F-35Bs at Marham is a rarity in its own right. You'd have to agree. Hopefully get you some VL, vertical landing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the night flying yesterday. That was absolutely brilliant. I realised when I packed up, I was thinking, it's a bit dark. I've got a lot of black cables here, so that was an interesting development, trying to pack in the dark. And sometimes when you use a torch in pitch blackness, it makes it worse. Better to let your eyes adjust. John Griffiths. Yeah, we are at Chalk Lane. I know there are, you got to remember, I've got 50 kilos of equipment. If there's no park, I mean, as you know, I've got the stream machine which I use. I would be on it actually. Do you know what I was thinking? It's not that much of a busy main road, right? Chalk Lane. I could just stream on the van from Chalk Lane. I wonder if that would make a difference. I'm wondering if being closer into the field. I'm not that far. What, 100 metres from the road? Maybe less? Nah, a bit less than that. Yeah, it's less than 100 metres from the road. Just wondering if it would make a difference with signal on there. I know there's a lane, there's a couple of options to go down by, is it Swaffham Road? The main road leads down here. And on the bend it sort of runs parallel with the runway. There's that end. And there's also some options into a field. Thanks a lot, Silver Trick. Finished around about sort of 11:30 last night. Alex, how you doing, by the way? Happy 4th of July.
Finish short, left no break.
Oh dear.
Low break, please.
Vertical landing, they're doing a VL. Well, if it cuts out, don't panic, I'm recording it and I'll just whack it up. So it'll be almost live. Seen a vertical landing, you're about to. Now then, question is, are you guys still there? I've got to find out. Is it dead? No. Oh. God, it might be all right. Jeez. Oh my God, did it work? Did it actually work, man? I think it worked. Okay, so I have done something different, but it's yeah. That's given me an idea. Right, okay. Cool. Right. Okay. That's I found one. Right. So upgrading the cables stops it. All right. See. Okay. I've got. I don't know where to start. I've got some new kit. Well, it's cables actually to keep it going as much as it can before it cuts out completely. Problem one. I've just found out problem two. I've just done something while you know that brief when it went out. It puts in an advert and it gives you a few seconds to try and revive it. It's like resuscitation, man, of a live stream. Anyway, how are we all doing? Hope we're good. Rob Kennard, thank you very much for gifting Ted Coningsby memberships. Thank you. Don't touch it. Yeah, I know. I'm like that, Matt. I'm totally like that. I'm very weird like that. If it's a particular routine that I do, you just got to leave it. Now then, the question is, do you want to see the 4 that I did this morning, put it on now, or do you want to see it as a video? Oh, by the way, just thought I'd let you know, I got some TED cam footage today, before it was raining, so we managed to get the 4 on TED cam. I'll give you a choice. If you want to wait to see it as a 4K video, or do you want to see it now from this morning, let me know. Don't forget to hit that like, do support our channel. We're on a fine Wi-Fi thread here. We are, maximum we're going to stay here is around about 2 o'clock, ladies, gents and teddy bears, because there is a storm coming. You want to see them? Right, give me a minute and I'll do what I can, okay? If you give me 1 second, I'll do it for you. It's all about customer service, isn't it? That's how you got to do it. Right, let me have a look at this. Just be a little bit, all right? Got some spluffage as well for you. Why not? Oh, even got. Just give it a few minutes to upload, and I'll have that for you. I know there's a what did he say? He said 1240 practice diversion, and that was Zulu, so 140. We're expecting Cromwell practice diversion, so hopefully we'll have another set of F-35s. You never know. So it's a total of, I mean, this is what you know, when I always joke about Marham, I go, if it's busier than Marham, it's good. Basically, what you're going to see today is just 6 F-35s. Think about it. You know, it's not a lot, really, is it? For a plane spotting experience, you know, 6. It was 4 which I missed, but I got the landings. But it's a pretty rare sight to have 4. So a 4 ship of F-35s into the break. This onto 1080. Call it F-35-4. Right, it's just going to save that to the desktop. Just doing its thing. Almost there. It's just exporting it and converting it into 1080 for you, and I'll put it on. It'll be minus the TED cam footage. I'll save that for the video. Rob Kennard, I love that. I'm from Devon, we all talk like Reggie down here and all. Mr. Chicken, how you doing? Hope you're well, hope you're good. Come on, hit that like. You're going to like it in a minute, trust me. Converted on here yet? Yeah, we're done, we're good. So, very shortly I'll have that sorted. Got a bit of media sauce. Right, ladies, gents, teddy bears. In about 10 seconds, it's coming on. All right, enjoy. hope you enjoyed that. What did you reckon of that then? Let me know your thoughts. Oh, nice one. Thank you so much for those that have ordered. By the way, if the screen looks a bit blurry, do not forget it's, of course, let us know, but it's usually a case of just hitting the that gear settings button and just putting it back to 1080. YouTube seems to just put it back to like some sort of 480 res or some really low 240 res. Yeah, always click try the gear icon. Thanks a lot, Meth. How you doing, Big Z? Yeah, it's 135 decibels by the F-35A. Big Z, how you doing? So yeah, for those who are wondering about the difference in dimensions, so I know many of people have said why the Royal Air Force don't have the F-35A, and that's really because that the Royal Air Force do not have the measures or aircraft to air-to-air refuel the F-35A. It uses a boomstick, the F-35A, and the KC-135 can do it, but that's the US Air Force one. So it wouldn't really be any good for us to have the F-35A. If they do, and also the K-46 Pegasus, is that right? I'm sure that does boom as well. And F-16s, they refuel boom as well? Just trying to remember. I think they do. Most of them do. Yeah, they do. I'll go with yes. So yeah, they would need to invest in a tanker for it, so more costs. But yeah, the difference in, let's take the F-35A. So the F-35A is a CTOL. So it's conventional takeoff and landing. F-35B is the STOVL, that's short takeoff and vertical landing. And the F-35C is a CV variant, which is the carrier variant. They do have different dimensions, right? Even in length, the F-35B is the shortest, okay? Not by a lot, really not by a lot at all. Looking at this, at 10 centimeters. The F-35B is 51.2 foot, that's 15.6. The F-35A is next at 51.4, that's 15.7, 51.4 foot. The F-35C is a little bit bigger by 51.5 feet. So that's like, whatever, an inch or two. That's about it. But wingspan, here's the difference. F-35A and F-35B are both the same at 35 foot, 10.7 meters. The F-35C is 43 feet, that's 13.1 meters. That's, wow, that's 2.4 meters, nearly 2.5 meters wider. Even in height as well, the F-35C stands higher at 14.7 feet, that's 4.48 meters. The F-35B is coming off as slightly less in height, 14.3 feet, and the F-35A at 14.4. I always thought the F-35B would be higher for the lift band, but clearly not. There you go, just a little bit of fun facts there for you. Okay, so I can hear very, very faintly F-35s running, so I'm hoping they come out. No, so our next live stream will be at Lakenheath for Quick Climb Friday. Haven't disclosed whereabouts we'll be yet. We'll let you know. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, Daniel, so there are three main variants, as we mentioned. I'll tell you what, Daniel, when you get a sec, check out the TED's Top 10 Military Aviation Facts, and it will have all the details there. And also why the Royal Air Force don't call it the Lightning 2, even though the official name is an F-35 Lightning 2. This is actually the RAF's third Lightning, making it the third. So, but they don't call it Lockheed Martin F-35 3. They just omit the 2, so it's just F-35B. That's it, and Lightning, of course. Oh, not a bad one. Yeah, so we're not at Coningsby tonight. No. Ted, how you doing, mate? That was really, honestly, it was a really good experience and really real true test as well to optimize a lot of different styles of your camera settings, whether you want to use a lot more ISO or play with the aperture, if you want to get it really dark but crisp, you know, that kind of thing. Because my background is photography, not videography, but there we go. Years of experience with photography. Not so much aircraft and aviation as such, more like weddings, landscape. How is that beret still on, Ted? Ladies, gents, teddy bears, our squadron leader, who lives at RAF Coningsby, is ordering everyone to hit that like. Come on, boy, wakey, hit that like. Come on. Hit that like, let's get this stream going. I'm hoping those running sounds in the background are F-35s awaiting departure. Wouldn't that be awesome to get a bit more? And someone mentioned who dares wins at Marham with the signal. Yeah, we're going for it. We're still going. We're still keeping the stream, keeping the dream, right? Oh yeah. Aiming for 21,000 subscribers, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Come on. I mean, I'm happy with 20k, but my goodness me, it's already, we're on 20.9k. Ted, it suits you out here, mate. I love that. So my favourite, yours F117 stealth fighter, animal lover. Hi Ted, what's your favourite military aircraft? I mean, that's a lovely aircraft, the F117. Nice, very nice. So me and Ted are both going with the Typhoon. Ted loves the Typhoon. That's his. I mean, he loves all aircraft, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know, because we are a family military aviation channel. We're here to enjoy the aircraft and have fun. Mine, when I was growing up, was the Tornado. Oh yeah. But now, of course, it has to be the Typhoon with Ted. Ted, you're going flying soon, aren't you? Ladies, gents and teddy bears, also we've linked up with the Typhoon display team. Well, Ted's going flying again. Ladies, gents and teddy bears. Ted already flew on about 3 Saturdays. Ted. So yeah, Ted will be flying for a charity with the Typhoon display team's chosen charity. Head up, ladies, gents and teddy bears. We've raised over £5,100, and Ted will be flying with the Typhoon display pilot. That's right, the Royal Air Force Typhoon display pilot 2023. Flight Lieutenant Matt Brighty. Ladies and teddy bears, you heard that right. Ted will be flying hopefully in Blackjack in ZJ914. It's Ted's jet. Ted flew in the very first flight of Blackjack, and the first flight is known as a maiden flight. Ted is registered in the logbook. He's there in the flying log. Ted, we've got more F-35s. We're doing all right here gambling, aren't we? I know. Always stick to the plan. Just always stick to it. It's my golden rule, because the minute you leave, things happen. Did you just see that? Did you? What time is it? I need to make a note of that. I have not seen. Oh my days. Did you? Right, 13:13. The time is. Did you just see that move? Did anyone just witness that? And I was. I mean, that was amazing. How did he do that? That was the stealth beret. That was an amazing. That's like, you know, those beer mat tricks where people flip them up. It was amazing. Well, I can confirm. I believe we've got more F-35s coming out. But I've just witnessed an amazing move. William Hammock, new sub, hello all. As a retired US Marine living in the Philippines, it's hard to get my F-35B fix and live. Thanks for what you do. Oh yeah, welcome sir. Thank you for serving, William Hammock. BAL, how you doing? Very good afternoon, JW Carvings, Darren Harwood, how you doing? Be nice, Darren says, be nice to get some hover action. Well, we got the vertical landings and the pre-recorded from earlier today. Kevin Motorshaw, why is it us grown people fall in love with a teddy bear, Nikos? Well, same reasons I have. There's something about Ted, isn't it? BAL incorrect. The P38 does count. It's part of the RAF inventory, so it does count regardless. So we just pinned the charity flight for Ted. Please donate, help a good cause. The cause this year is chosen by Flight Lieutenant Matt Brighty. That's right, he has call sign Anarchy 1, and his chosen charity is Head Up. Ladies, gents, teddy bears, Head Up, you may not have heard before, but it is a new charity for helping those that have served and those that are serving with our in our armed forces. So it's not just Royal Air Force, ladies, gents and teddy bears. And they help with PTSD and mental health. So ladies, gents and teddy bears, Head Up will help our armed forces that have served and serving through a tough time, okay? And let's face it, they've done their bit for our country. They've done their bit, you know, and it's time for us to help them out. And I love what Head Up do. Absolutely wonderful. very shortly we'll be having more F-35s. I'm not sure how many. I didn't quite catch the details of that. But these are going to be most likely our last F-35s. Of course, we'll catch them coming in. But I'm going to depart once that 3 o'clock is looking like there's going to be a storm. So, hope you're enjoying the show. A nice little surprise. I did put in the noteheads. If you want to know where we are, do check out the noteheads. We update them every Sunday on the YouTube community and of course on our website. Oh, I just caught a tail. Ghost. Flight of 2. And it's already been cleared for takeoff. There is a flight of, there is 2 of them. There are 2 of them, sorry. Let me find the other one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And that's what we want. F-35B fix for you there. Look at this. Call sign Ghost. Already been cleared for takeoff. No messing around. Chewed up by the clouds. Punch a hole in the clouds, as they say. Oh, thanks, Viv. Teddy Bear Tuesday snacks. Thank you so much, Viv. Come on, support the channel, give us some super chats, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Support the Ted Coningsby channel, whether you want to join us as a member or give us a super chat. Viv, thank you so much. A Guards March for you. Thank you so much, Viv. I think Viv's going to get a bear hug. Yeah, there it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. How are we all doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? Thank you so much for that, Viv. If you want to support the Ted Coningsby channel, oh yeah, Daniel Walker, thank you so much for your order as well. Ladies, gents and teddy bears, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And that move with the beret was amazing. I don't know how he did that. That was really cool. Steve Nash, hilarious. Well, I hope you're alright, man. Hope you don't get into too much trouble with that. Great comment though for us, thank you. Love that. Oh, hi Jai, how you doing? Sammy B, excellent theory regarding the teddy bears. I mean, that was amazing how he did that, the little flip. I don't know how you did that, Teddy. He probably didn't even know he did it, to be honest, bless him. DB, how you doing? Hope you're well. Wow, I just watched it back in slow-mo. What a move, Ted. Sammy B, need to see that in slow motion. That was thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you. Ian Wright, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. So they'll be gone for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what they're doing. They are working in a military training area. They're not meeting a tanker as far as I know, so that's good for us. So it won't be too long now. Oh, that rain's an issue. Let's take cover, Ted. All good so far, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Don't forget, support the Ted Coningsby channel. Come on, hit the like. There's not enough likes, I don't think. Spanner flight, we're gonna have to sort them out. I'm gonna have to go and get Reggie, I think. It's still in the van. Been sort of lucky with the rain so far, just little tiny little dots. The wind is certainly picking up, but mind you, we are exposed out here. It's quite open out here. Marco Kreigsman, thank you very much. Gasoline is expensive anyway in Holland. You know what? Thank you so much for that, Marco. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That is why we set up our Ted Coningsby membership. So, Marco Kreigsman, I hope I've pronounced that right. Marco Kreigsman, is that right? I hope that's correct. This one's for you. Guards March for Marco. And a fly past. bit rained on here. Right, what we'll do, we'll sort that screen out, don't you worry about that. Wind's going that way, so let's move that over here. And I'll get those raindrops off that screen. All good. That's better. Yep, so right, so we're just gonna, sounds like we've got the practice diversion coming soon, a PD from Cranwell 39 I think it was. I'll just have a quick nose. Cranwell 39, so we've got an Embraer Phenom. So it's just going over Long Sutton at the moment, and will be with us for a PD. So I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday, a TED Tuesday at RAF Marham for a change, I know. It's getting a bit wet here. The Marham approach lights now. We're not far now from a practice diversion from Cranwell 39. Hang on, was that 39 or 49? Let me just double check before I say it wrong. It's not going to be long now. Yeah, Cranwell 39. Cranmore 39. So we've got a Phenom practice diversion. We just get some of this dampness on. No one wants any soggy tiffin. No one likes soggy tiffin, I don't think. Wouldn't taste very good. Initial. Somehow I've got to do this in the rain. But I'll tell you what, this guy's pretty fast. Very fast. Probably beat me to it. Let's have a look. Right, buddy. I think the storm's come a bit early. So touch and go for Cranmore 39. We'll just wait for the aircraft. The rain should stop. I mean, it's a bit of a funny one. I can't really see many rain clouds, except that maybe I'm actually in one. Right, Cranmore 39 downwind. There you are, gotcha. Right, give me a second, ladies and steady bears. We'll get the Cranmore 39 touch and go. Even get the tedometer on it, shall we, for a laugh? See what happens. Right, tedometer set. Right, place your bets. I'm going to go in 91. What do you reckon? 91 decibels. Come on, play the game. I'll do set that to auto. Should be alright on this one, ladies and gents. Here we go. goes. Oh yeah. RAF Cranwell. Okay, it was a very modest 80.5. There we go. It is wet. There we go. Okay, downwind touch and go. Touch and go. Ghost just checking in, I think, with tower. Checking in the rain. All good. Right. looks like the storm's here already, so oh dear, not 3 o'clock. So Ghost flight should be coming in now. We've also got Cranwell 39 in the circuit as well. Cranwell 39, clear, touch and go. Low brake. Here we go, hold on to your signals. You just seen that? Beautiful. By the way, what was that on the tedometer? 131.7. Wow, we are very wet here. Let's see what we can do here now. Oh yeah, by the way, is the signal still there? Are we still live? I think we are, man. Oh my god, what? I think I might have mastered it. Davey, thank you very much for super chat. Thank you so much for that, man. Also, there is a super chat that I need to get hold of who that was. Someone from... There's a super chat that's disappeared. It was from Poland, so I want to make sure. I want to say thank you to that person. Anyone know who that was? Please let me know, because it's gone. Oh, okay. Thanks, Viv. And did it... How was the signal? Did it stay on? Let me know. Oh, yeah. Right, let's have a look what we got in here now. Lukasz Makowiecki, thank you very much. Lukasz Makowiecki, thank you so much for the super chat all the way from Poland, Ted. Oi, oi. Well, you get a very special Guards March, Lukasz. Thank you so much. And Davey as well. Oi, oi. Thank you so much, Lukasz. That's very, very kind of you. I'll tell you what. How's this one for a super chat? Super chats like that, like Guards March like that one. So really, really special chat there. Thank you so much, everyone. that was quite a nice Guards March with the Embraer, the Phenom. It is an Embraer, isn't it? Embraer Phenom, sure. Yeah, that's it. Sure, it's an Embraer Phenom. Right, I've just got to. Thanks, mods, for keeping it sweet and neat, and of course for keeping me up to date on super chats that just seem to when they refresh they disappear, so I do apologise for that. Okay, we are coming up to the end of our show, ladies, gents and teddy bears. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Davey, thanks for that, man, as well, for that super chat. Thank you so much, man. Freedom and health, brother. Oh, yeah. Lids off, Guards March. Yeah, it was a Guards March with lids off there. With the lid off, definitely. For those that don't know, lid is a colloquial term for a beret. Thanks a lot, Stu Martin. One tiny buffer. Okay, well, it's getting better though, isn't it? Surely. That's good. Was that, just out of interest, was that buffer? I mean, I always watch the streams back, you know, for any improvements. Self-criticism is always good. Was that on the approach as well? Was that when it was on, like, literally right here? Because that's all good. For those, oh gosh, that's a question that, yeah, water was used. I can't remember how many tons. I really cannot remember how many litres, how many litres of water the Harrier carried, which was used in the system for hovering, basically. So yeah, I've already wrote it in the comments. So I know people call it colloquially as a toilet seat, but that is not an air brake. It's to house the lift fan, which makes it hover, and it can also be used to vertically land or carry out slow approaches. Oh yeah. Hey Aryan, how you doing Aryan? Hope you're well. Spanner flight, big shout out to you, keeping it sweet and neat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have soggy tiffin at this rate. No one likes soggy tiffin. Trying to work out if there were more F-35s running. Carl Hughes, how you doing? Mick Top RAF, the Hunter, love it. Cool, Hunter's wear coming to Coningsby, nice. Yeah, you can't have soggy tiffin. Oh yeah, I've seen it just now, it's just gone over, hasn't it? It needs to come over here. Come on. Think it will come over here? Carl Hughes, hi Nikos, it's Tom from Coningsby last year. How you doing? All right there. Hope you're good. Craig Bruce, how you doing? Was it buffering? Let's have a look. Should be okay on my end. So yeah, it could be time for me to depart. I said 3 o'clock will be the time for me to split. Belinda Morley, how you doing? Graham McRobert, where is Ted's chilling. He's been on quite a few times actually. The crew are in the van. They're waiting patiently in the van. Yes, I think that's going to be it, ladies, gents and teddy bears, because there is a storm coming around about 1500 local. I can hear F-35s running, but let's see, how's the stream getting along? I think we're alright. I think we managed it today. We did it. We made it. What are we running on? 2 hours 20? Not bad. Well, we've hit 20.9k, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Oh yeah. That's us done. I'm going to pack before that rain gets here. It's come a bit early, but we made it. We're still going, still streaming. We've done all right. It's all good there now. Oh, this is going to be fun. To reverse the rain cover, that's going to be really fun. Quickly, right, if I wing that round here, should be all right. If I reverse that, yeah, I think I got it. Right, hang on. I'm doing a makeshift backwards rain cover, so I need to flip the screen so I can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that should do it, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Oi, oi! Hope you enjoyed that. Wow. I think we did it. I think we pulled it off, man. I think we did it. We saw F-35s, F-35Bs doing their vertical landing. In fact, that's all we've seen. We haven't seen them do any other landing here, which is great. Managed to get you the footage of the foreship. Beautiful. It was just, you know, while we were literally just pulled up. I couldn't get here any earlier because we were on our night shift yesterday at RAF Coningsby for night flying. We saw practice diversion. We saw a new move from Ted. Absolutely brilliant. So, ladies, gents, teddy bears, thank you all so much for your support. Spanner Flight, thank you for keeping it sweet and neat. Any questions, drop us a line. Do follow us, do like, and do subscribe to the Ted Coningsby channel, eh? We try our best to bring you a variety of military aviation, and a daring one at RAF Marham where the signal is not that great, and the GPS signals and the Wi-Fi gets jammed sometimes. Like strawberry jam. Don't think that makes sense. Ted, you're getting wet, mate. You're gonna have to go. We're gonna go. We're gonna split. I reckon there'll be more out, but we gotta go. Ladies and teddy bears, thank you so much for the last time for today. Oh yeah. See you soon. Wish you well. Ted, we gotta get undercover, mate. Hey, hey.
Golf India, right there. Go, guys.